Well, a systemic failure was to blame here, Michelle. If you ask the mayor, you will remember, as everyone will, that back in February, the city received about 50 centimeters of snow over the course of the week in 3 major snow events, and many sidewalks and local roads remained unplowed for days, having a major impact on the ability of Torontonians to get around, creating unsafe conditions for pedestrians, drivers, and transit takers alike. An investigation into what went wrong here highlighted a number of significant issues. Snowplows broke down at that critical time because city staff had allowed privately contracted companies to use the wrong machines despite the terms of the contracts. There were reporting discrepancies in which the system showed that some areas had been cleared when in fact they were reburied or had been missed. And ultimately the city lacked surge capacity in both staffing and equipment. Staff received 29,000 calls for help through 311 and replied to only 51 of them. Here's more from the mayor this morning.
Not answering 99.83% of the calls for help. That's not how much money one spent, okay? That is a systemic failure of ignoring the basic needs of trying to get out onto the street. You have to leap over a sidewalk with these snow banks that are so high. It doesn't make sense, okay? And accepting reports from the field, because the GPS maps obviously is not working, so they can't tell what's happening on the street. I'm talking about the city staff in charge.
Now, one of the deficits in preparedness here is that the city contracts were found to have been structured for snow clearing and salting, but not for large-scale snow removal. So as part of the solution here, councillors are recommending that staff develop a very specific standalone contract for snow removal as part of an overall major storm event plan. Reporting live for now at City Hall, I'm Natalie Johnson. Michelle and Nathan, back to you.
Thank you, Natalie.